back, honey. Looks like it's time to continue onwards. Oh, and to give this poor soul some respite. Poor thing was all worried. And I'm sure that a lot of people can relate, you know, that whole uncertainty with your special other one. Oh. Yeah, hanging out there, I see. Anyways.
The good news is he wasn't cheating on you. The bad news is your suicide brought them together.
So he really loved me?
Looks like it.
I've made a big mistake.
He still thinks about you. Maybe you can take comfort in knowing that you'll never be forgotten.
I suppose. I just wish I had trusted him more. Maybe it could have been us getting engaged. What's done is done, I guess. Anyways, thanks for everything.
The root of so many of humanity's problems is rooted in fear. It branches out in so many ways. It paralyzes you. It rips and it tears until you're not yourself anymore. It's funny. I'm used to just passing through people at this point. It's kind of become second nature. Right, I hope we come back here soon and fix with the other things. I do want every little story.
I used to see this as Julia's final resting place. Now it's just where her body is buried. Guess I'll be buried here soon. This is home to neither of us. Just a place for others to come and remember what they used to know. Boo.
Spooked him.
Great. Another freaky ghost chick is shadowing me.
That makes two. Hey, don't sweat it, Ronan.
Sorry it's been so long, Julia.
More memories, huh? Just can't leave well enough be, can ya, darling? Alright. So, look around. Yeah, I think it's too much to ask for us to not find spirits all over the place. This kind of place. I had to ask him about the Grim Reaper tattoo. I know it says cheated death right on it, but I didn't know how or why. Then he showed me the scar. Getting stabbed between the ribs like that could have easily been fatal. It's a miracle he's alive. It didn't stop him from stealing again. He'll never learn. Why do I like that? Julia. Anyways. She's just so into the bad boys, aren't she? Wait, what the? Oh. Guess I'm supposed to go from over there or something. That is too far away. Hey, what's up?
You okay?
I don't know. I was so drunk. We both were. One minute her hands were all over me, the next, I'm in the water. By the time I got back up here, she was gone.
She pushed you?
No, nothing like that. Like I said, I had one too many and lost my balance. I just didn't expect to find her missing when I got back. Something must have scared her off.
Yeah, like your floating corpse.
What?
Forget it.
You should tell him. Ronan, come on. You think that wandering around here for everyone not knowing will be of any good to me? Oh.
It makes you miss the warmth of the police station, doesn't it? Your secret errand was to get a flashlight?
Keep it down. I can't see you and we're not talking to each other. Got it? This place is crawling with people. Don't want to know.
Hey, we're still people.
She will be mighty popular.
The book says that there's a murder that happened right here. All I see are dead leaves and mud. This can't be a dead end. Not already. What am I gonna do?
Just leave it to me.
Will there actually be? It's like a bit of a stretch. Well, no, then again, this was where it led us to. I want a shovel in the hand. Graves undug with shovels, and if it were part of the crime, the cops would have taken it with them. It's true. Why would people use shovels then? Cops must have left it behind after they finished their investigation. Littering scoundrel. Oh. Observing this. Living is for sure not the word I would use for this. Washed up. Seized. Spotless she is. Washed up on the shore. The river has washed her so squeaky clean, you won't believe it. Named witness is actually a ghost. See that coming. Never a dull day, huh, pal?
What do you know about the girl who washed up here?
This thing floated down the river by her body. Think it ended up in the bushes over there.
It's too dark in these bushes.
If only somebody could help us, but first.
Excuse me, but, did you see the police investigation here a few weeks back?
Not close up. I think there was something behind me, but I'm not sure.
Just been so busy sitting in front of, what, see a tombstone? Alright. No.
Joy, I need your help getting something out of those bushes.
Okay.
Thank you.
I don't know if it's important, but this is all I could find.
I mean, yeah.
Wait a minute. There's something familiar about this.
It's news. Oh.
upriver, find out how she died. Better tell Joy.
So, since the Bell Killer has tied up every single victim they could, when given the opportunity, that just begs the question, why? Why would a Bell Killer choose that as their primary method? I mean, somebody was hung from the ceiling, I believe. That was this drowned gal. There was one too. Oh. There's gotta be something more here. Should I go over the keep and stuff? I suppose I'll leave it for now. It could have been a hiding spot, but... it would seem not. Ah well. So, there was one more piece of evidence though. Oh wait, we did conclude, I guess this... yeah, might have been... the trash there might have been a bit of the evidence.
Sure, there's more clues here.
Never mind. It's alright. Investigation was underway. Let's see. I suppose there's nothing more on this side. It should probably be around here.
Body washed up on shore, so she was murdered upriver. But where? Miles of banks both sides. Might as well be looking for a needle in a haystack of needles.
Oh, genius. I'd be a needle stack. Crawling with ghosts. Wish we could just ask her, Sophia.
Wait.
Holy crap, maybe we can. That's that ghost that was watching me. Freaky girl wouldn't leave me alone.
Drowned one.
It's her. She's the one in the photo. Damn it, stop doing that to me, will you?
Wait, don't leave me here with...
Did you see that? Yeah, she was talking to that dead.
Small favor.
Give her a chance. She can help all of us.
Did you hear that?
Of course I heard that. Demons.
Shit.
How come everybody else but me can just fade and disappear like that? Go. Okay, where are they? Right ahead. So it's just roaming around there. I lost him. I did. Actually, no. No. Alright. We gotta time this. We gotta time this better. Fuck no. Oh. Jeez. It doesn't turn around. It just snaps. It snaps to a different direction. Yeah, don't check this one. Thank you. I got it. That's the one. We need to take out the other two. I can't really feel safe around until that. Alright. I hope that one's vision will lack it. Let's give it a chance. It's two, one more. Yes, sir. Forests are safe once more. Graveyards are fascinating places for me, especially the old parts. I suppose it's like a museum. Ronan, like a champ, came with me and listened patiently while I blathered about the colonial governors who were buried here, about the mass graves from the plague victims of the 1660s, of the yellow fever that struck down so many canal workers a century ago. So much life and death happened this town, and what a peaceful place to get a perspective on all of it. Sometimes, all you need is somebody to listen, you know? Sometimes, you just need someone nice. It doesn't take a lot, even. Just when somebody talks about their interests, their passions, you see the light in their eyes. Illuminating. It's something special. I'm not getting too sappy about saying that, am I? Alright. Seems to be nothing more here. Ashland Cemetery. Silent Shores. I suppose I should expect it. A man with that many tattoos isn't afraid of pain and isn't afraid of doing something today he'll regret tomorrow. But if I'm going to be attached to him, I need to have some assurance that he cares. If he lives or dies. I heard stories of the chances he takes. And I hope he's trying to, just trying to impress me, because if not, one of these days, he's going to barge into a situation and come out in a box. Yeah. Foreshadowing for the future.
Come on, man. It can't be that hard.
Then you get over here and try it.
Okay, I know it's steel or iron or something, but it's just like a fence, right? I mean, how much can it weigh?
Should have brought a crowbar.
Yeah, we always bring a crowbar when we're hitchhiking to Boston in the middle of the night.
Just get your ass over here.
Hey, this whole thing was your idea.
Damn! This thing's gotta be welded shut or something.
No, I'm sure they have doors ready for easy access after they put dead bodies inside.
Next time, remember the crowbar.
Next time? Wait. Where's the flask?
I thought you had it.
No, you... Did you put it down somewhere?
It's around. Just keep looking. It's essential equipment for a road trip, you know.
Road trip.
Whose idea was this?
Sure.
This is not going to end well. At least it'll make a good story later. Haven't had this much fun in ever.
That's a strange voice. I'm not the only one.
At least it'll make a good story later.
Yeah, sure, about the time we went grave robbing. Good times, good times. Wait. Can't go through there. Oh. Look at you, soldier boy.
Hey, kid. Who's the hero?
My great-grandfather. I found a bunch of his things from the war in the attic. I even had a drink from his flask. No one in the family ever talks about him, though. I think it's because of his gory stories of the war. It must have been great to stick someone with a bayonet or paint a wall with someone's brains.
Trust me, kid. Stuff like that stays with you forever. You only find yourself wishing to forget.
So what? He was a hero. I'd do anything to be remembered like that. Instead, people think I'm a coward who committed suicide.
I'm sorry, kid.
I didn't do it. I don't know how it happened, but I'm no coward. And if I were still alive, I'd slit the throat of every person who ever called me one.
Okay, touchy subject. I get it.
Yeah, just chill out. Tough guy. You guys don't want to know. Trust me. There's your hat. Not too much fun, but just a... Oh! Bulky electrophobia is unlikely the work of the killer himself. Referred danger of cult status to community relations officer. Yes, sure. I mean, to be fair, kids probably couldn't start just doing that for the hell of it. For fair.
Hey, I don't know what you're doing, but
Finally, it's about time they sent someone.
look, I think you got the wrong guy. Who were you expecting?
Who's supposed to maintain this place? I mean, just take a look around. These aren't just rocks, they're reminders. No one else may care, but I refuse to just let mine crumble away. I refuse to be forgotten.
Right. Well, good luck with that.
I mean, it's not exactly a pyramid. That's just how history goes. How the world progresses. You go around, you live a life, you leave your footprints and marks on the wall, and then you go away. Ronan was unusually philosophical today. He doesn't usually say these kinds of things, but he kept going on about karma and how he needed to redeem himself from past misdeeds. Assuming he's talking about the crimes in his past, is why he needs to become a cop. To atone, he said. It's the only way he could see fixing his life. Drastical, but...
Here we are in the oldest part of the graveyard, which was founded in the 1660s. Was that before or after the trials? Oh, good question. Did everyone hear that? This young lady just asked if this happened before or after the famous trials. It actually happened a few decades before, so this graveyard is quite old. Okay, and we're going to walk a little farther now, so if you'll just follow me.
What the fuck?
Hey, buddy. You got a problem?
You could say that. I used to be a butcher before this bitch got a bug up her ass and started snooping around. People used to come from miles away to buy from me. I had more awards than the wall space to hang them. Then, her little boy goes missing, and I'm suddenly on death row?
Call it a hunch, but I'm guessing you killed him.
I never killed him. I never killed any of them. I left that up to my pigs.
So you're just gonna haunt her for the rest of her life? Then what?
Simple. I'm gonna ask her how her son tasted. Funny thing about pigs, you'd be surprised at how much their diet can affect their flavor.
I hear there's a special place out there reserved for monsters just like you.
The stomach of a goddamn demon. What the fuck, man? I know, we haven't tried this, but can ghosts fight? I mean, you can't touch the living. But ghosts seem like fair game, right? Forget that he's got a cleaver, he's got... No, he had a gun? God damn it. No, never mind.
I felt a chill. Was it a ghost? No. Wonder if it's really haunted.
There's so much more than witches in this town. Probably scandalous stuff they can't talk about.
So peaceful now. But some terrible things happen to these people. I think they really like this part.
Oh yeah. Fuck you. Oh. Hell, there's 12 of them. Alright, I hospital? So let's see. Of course, it's like a mandatory thing. We had to find something like that sooner or later. Many brave workers from Salem who made the Panama Canal possible, changing world commerce, died in this facility from the dreaded yellow fever in 1904. Well, a haunted house. Oh boy. Triage. Dr. Trotter's findings. Is this Dr. Trotter?
Whose hand is that?
Ah, yes. That was just a sacrifice in the name of science.
Flesh sacrifice? Sounds more like voodoo than science.
Some may call it that, but they forget the true purpose of science. To understand the world around us and all the forces that govern it. Just because the research may be unsavory at times, doesn't mean we should turn a blind eye. Besides, now I've got plenty of specimens to work with.
You experimented on these people?
Most of them are as good as dead anyway. I save the ones I can. The rest are being put to good use.
Those were people, not guinea pigs.
You're right. Now, if you don't mind, I'm quite busy.
Yeah, it's justify the means, huh? A lot of people would actually agree with them. No, I don't mean to judge people, just people's ways of logic come into play there. As he's right, they would have died. But it's like with the whole train cart question. Would you allow 3 people to die? Would you kill one to save the 3? I'll come back to that in a second.
Why were all those people sick?
Right?
I think it's yellow fever. I overheard the nurses talking about it. Something about the people working on the Panama Canal. They must have brought it back with them. Please, I can't die here. They'll use me for his experiments.
What do you mean? This was a hospital. They were trying to help you.
Can't you see? This was a quarantine. No help is coming. Only death.
I don't know if the rest of you have all paid attention to the things that I did. But once the quarantines happened in this town, apparently, they just locked them up and just waited for them to die. Oh.
Look, I'm on your side. I just want to ask you a few questions.
Please.
Oh. Why can every friggin' ghost teleport but me? I'm gonna have to figure this shit out.
I was thinking the same. Excuse me, what? Straight up, but, I should teleport, and now we can teleport. Ronan, my dear, you are dumb sometimes. See, oh, this is what I need. Now I can get a lot of things that I couldn't before. Anyways, as I was saying, with the ends justify the means and all that, it's just how far are you willing to go for something that seems logically feasible but would give away the soul of ethics? You only no longer person to... Well, as far as my heritage goes, I would probably be the person to... that nature against corpses and such. Yeah, what? Bad person. I'm not the same Lucifer all those years ago. Right. Well, we're going to be figuring out a lot more, but for now, this has been Lucifer. Thanks so very much for joining me, darling. I'll see you soon.